Hi, my name is Juliana Guarino, and the AI tool I will be exploring today is called Newsela. What is Newsela? Newsela is a reading tool for teachers to get their students engaged and excelling past their reading levels. Just like other tools like Google Classroom, each teacher can create their own class and add their students to it. With that, they can assign articles to read and answer questions about. It's a way for students to work on literacy skills, and the articles that are available are relevant to pop culture topics so that students are engaged in what they're reading. They update their websites on the daily, which means that all the articles are very relevant with changing times. You can pick from a wide range of articles to assign to your students, and also can search in the search bar for certain topics that you want your students to read about. The articles come in different Lexile levels as well. And as students increase reading levels, the wording in the articles gets more complex. So each student is getting differentiated content based on their reading levels. Newsela allows you to assign students projects, homework, and quizzes based on the articles that they read. Throughout the article, they'll be asked questions as well that will help them understand the information that they're reading. There's also an option to generate a quiz at the end of the article as well for them to take. You also can give your students specific instructions such as what to annotate throughout the article, highlighting, and making notes while they read. So now I'll go into how to use Newsela from a teacher's perspective. Teachers can create a class and choose articles for students to read and answer questions on. At the top here, you can see that there are various subjects that the articles can cover. So there's ELA, social studies, and science. So depending on what you're teaching, you can choose an article based on what your students are learning. Once your teacher has created a class, they can look up articles in the search bar, say geography for example, and each article will show you what the maturity level is, which means what grade level and what reading level. So if you'd like to assign them this article, you can plan the lesson, click assign, click your class, and then create the assignment, and your students will be able to see it on their end. On the other hand, students can also choose from pop culture articles that have just been posted and click on one of those for them to read. There are also things called text sets that create assignments for you containing 3 or 4 articles on a similar subject. You can schedule and create when it will be available for your students to see on their end. You can also give them specific instructions like highlighting and annotating throughout the article on what they should do, and you can assign it to them once you select your entire class. Assign your class, and then once your students are in your class, they'll receive the assignment. On students' ends also, they can see their own progress and which articles they have read and how they have been improving their own reading levels to motivate them as well. Thank you for listening.